Hi, welcome to the Business Tech videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the Google connector for your PrestaShop website if you use the Connect for Social Networks plus PayPal and Amazon module. To do this, you will have to create a Google application, and so I will show you how to do it. In the module interface, go to the Connectors tab. On the line of Google Connector, click on Edit. You get a form that will allow you to create your connector. Select Yes to display the connector when it is created. Then you have to create a Google app. For that, go to the following URL. You'll find this URL in our FAQ about Google Connector creation just above the video. So you reach the Google for Developers interface, and this is where you have to create your app. If you have never created a project, you will need to create one. So click on Create. You first have to give a name to this project. You can enter Connector Creation, for example. So you find here the name of your project. That means that you are in this project. By clicking on the little arrow, you access the entire list of your projects. So, to create this app, in the Credentials tab, you click on Create Credentials and then on Auth Client ID. Then on this line, you click on Configure Consent Screen to configure the screen that your customers will see when they want to connect with their Google account. You are asked to indicate an email address, and here we advise you to indicate a professional email address. Then the product name that will be displayed to your customers. You can simply enter the name of your shop. For example, Business Tech. Then the two following options are not mandatory. The homepage URL, so you can enter the URL of your shop. Also, you can enter the URL of the logo of your shop here. And you have to enter the privacy policy URL and the terms of service URL. That is optional. So you can take the URL of your general terms and conditions of your shop. So I take it and I paste it. And then you have to save. Here you have to check that is a web application, and you have to enter a name for your app. So for example, Business Tech app. Then the restrictions. Authorized JavaScript origins, here you don't put anything. And authorized redirect URLs, you paste the callback URL that is given by the module. So you go back to the module and you copy the URL of the callback and you paste it in the matching field. It's the URL where your customers will be redirected after their connection. Then click on Create. Finally, you get two codes that you have to indicate in the module. First, the client ID. You have to copy it, so click here, and in the module, you paste it in the client ID field. You have to be careful to not leave any spaces before and after the code. For the client secret, it's the same, so you have to copy the client secrets and to paste it in the matching field. Then in the module, you are asked to fill in the project number. So for this, you have to go back in the Google interface, click on OK, then you click on the little arrow next to your project name. And on the line of your project, you have here the ID of your project. And here is connector creation. So you copy it and you paste it in the module. Finally, you have to click on Update. Then, go on the Hooks tab, where you have to define where you want to display the connector. For example, on the authentication page. So you click on Edit, and you drag and drop the connector here, and you click on Update. In the Connectors tab, you can see that the connector should be present in the front office. You can check it. Go to the front office and in the authentication page. And indeed, you see the Google connector. So it has indeed been created. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching and see you soon on Business Tech website.